What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the T-01 Optimus Prime. That's it. It's T-01. There is no other name for this. Although, I don't know. Maybe there is there, but we'll go with T-01. Optimus Prime. There's a QR code, probably, if you want to be able to transform it. But this was an AliExpress Jammerino. It's the only place I've seen it so far, but I'm sure like other places do have it, like Shozy Store or TF Direct. I'm sure they're gonna have it. What this is a third-party / knockoff Optimus Prime. I say both because what they did was took at the base the like Earthrise Optimus, upscaled him to like MP size, and changed it to like an MP style kind of G1-esque kind of Optimus Prime. It's pretty interesting, and it's pretty cheap at like $30 shipped. Like, you know, MP-sized Optimus for that price as a Optimus collector, like, yeah, that's gonna be a no-brainer for me. I really like, I mean, you know, the box is what it is, but at the very least, they made this very nice white outline Optimus on it, so that's pretty cool. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here he is out of the package, but big shout out to Dime Chalk for the heads up on this to begin with. So definitely wanted to mention that in this review. Check him out on Facebook. Lots of great scoops and news when it comes to Transformers. And by the way, that QR code does take you to transformation videos, which is very cool. Let's start out with some accessories because it does come with his blaster. It's really nice, honestly. I think it's pretty well done. It's just in black, but what do you expect? I mean, look, it has these nubs here, which you can use to attach to his back, like so. That stays in there pretty well, so if you want to do that. Because I gotta tell you, in his hand, it's not as good. He doesn't hold it, like, very tightly, at least on mine. So, I mean, he holds it, but it's pretty loose. Like, a bit too loose for my comfort. I think he might hold it a little bit better on this hand. Nah, it's about the same. So, that's a bit of a bummer. I wish there was something to hold it. There is a little slot in there, but doesn't hold very well, honestly. So that's a bit of a bummer to me. What does hold better, though, is his Energon axe. Usually this is something that like would plug in instead of his hand. But this time, you know, this one will just slide into that section very easily, and then you could close it. And yeah, he holds it very well in both hands. So, that's pretty cool, and you know what? I feel like I don't have enough guys with Energon axes anyway, so this guy could be, you know, Energon axe Optimus, and then he could hold his gun on the back. So, I think that, for me, that'll work out fine. And since I had him in an interesting pose, let's do articulation. The head just swivels. The arm can go back because of transformation, and it just goes back and forth like that. You got a bicep swivel. I think you could even go further out like this. Nice elbow bend. That's the bicep swivel again. The fists do move. And then as you saw, the hand opens and closes. At the waist, you can turn it. You do have to move these little guys out of the way a little bit. It kind of moves it itself. And then the legs move all the way from up here. But yeah, it's a little bit loose there. Not loose, but like it doesn't really hold the weight of the leg too much. There is ratchets that go outwards, though. You probably should open up that. And then I think the ratchets will go out all the way, which is good. That's pretty cool. Now, does this open? No. So this way you're stuck doing this and the whole hip thing moves, but it is what it is. Then you do have a thigh swivel. Beautiful ratchet at the knee. Wow, that's awesome. The foot does move. I think this disconnects. It might be very, very tight. It does disconnect, but it's not really much of a rocker. So I'm going to say no. I'd say the articulation is decent enough. I wish that held better. Or at all. I mean, I guess we probably can tighten him. There is a screw there, so I don't... And that's a screw for that side, though. So that's not going to hold the leg. Let's see. No, it would be something within here. And it'd be very hard to slip in... I would think. I mean, if we open it, I don't know what kind of screw that is. I can't really tell. But if we open it and maybe got some, you know, some filler in there of some sort, it might be better. But at the same time, who wants to fix? Who wants to fix something like this? Not I. All right, a little bit of an angle change to look at this guy a little bit better because he's really, really tall. His ear thing needs moved too, by the way. So, I think he looks pretty cool, honestly. He's not bad looking for what it is. Like, the wheels here, you know, there's plastic, but like, you know, the silver paint in the middle for the rims. You got silver here, which looks good. The rest is just a blue plastic for the bottom of the legs, and they're not bad. They're not bad, you know? Then, oh, this opened up over here. Then the back of the legs, just white with some screw holes. So there's that. You do have the wheels over here. That's kind of how you can tell this is one of these these molds. You know what I'm saying? This is where they kind of got this engineering from, is that figure. You know, I mean, it looks fine, though. I don't have a problem with it. This is all simplified. Again, kind of more of a G1 aesthetic here. Which I like. I do like. You know, nice kind of animation looking. The yellow looks pretty good. The white looks good. You know, I think it's all laid out pretty well. The lines and stuff, so that's not bad. And you got more silver in here. There is a little bit of a kind of like sloppy mess up silver here. You know, you see that? It's like kind of chunky in the... I don't know. I don't know what happened. It scratched or something. But, you know. I mean, all of this, like, the texture is a little weird to begin with on the silver, but I guess it's fine, again, for what it is. Then his chest looks pretty good. You see the matrix inside there. I don't think this opens up, though, to get a closer look at that. Maybe it does. Not in the traditional way, so we'll get there. We'll get there. But there is a matrix in there, so I don't know. We'll check it out shortly. But you do have the... Hopefully. The translucent blue, you know, windshield here. That's fine. You got silver windshield wipers. You got the yellow lights up there. And then the arms look pretty good. Not bad on the hands. Again, simple. Got rivets here, but effective. The silver pipes look real good, honestly. On both sides. And then the head sculpt is, you know, it's an interesting one. It does have that kind of G1 aesthetic. You know, I don't know about the white mouth, but it has a Japanese look to it, and I don't mind that. Like, I think it's pretty cool. You know, could it be better? Yeah. Could it be worse? Yeah. It's actually not that terrible, you know, like, I think if I painted that silver, again, I probably won't. I'd like this a little bit more, but I don't mind the white. The silver head looks, you know, part of the head looks pretty good. The ear things, the shape is good. So, you know what, guys, I like this guy, I think, you know, I think he's pretty cool looking. He's tall. He definitely has that kind of MP, what is it, 45 look to him. You know what I'm saying? So, is it 45? 44? The one I didn't get. But I think it works enough. He's got that kind of look. So that kind of aesthetic, done up, you know, on basically on Earthrise Optimus like engineering with Optimus engineering. So it's kind of like, well, again, I will have to transform this guy to you know, really confirm that, but I feel like that's what they did here. You know, they grabbed a little bit from there, a little bit from there, and got this. So, you know, KO, fourth party, third party, somewhere in third party 3.5. I don't know. It's somewhere in there because it does knock off a little bit and steal some stuff, but at the same time, it kind of did its own thing with it. So it could go either way. Either way, I think it's pretty cool. I wish the gun fit in his hand better, but in this mode, it's not terrible. And for your size comparison in a robot mode, here's the T-01 Optimus Prime. Again, with that Earthrise, so you can see how much bigger it is. But it's definitely like a knockoff of the other MP. Speaking of MPs, here's MP10. This is one of the last ones of this mold that came out in the US. It was kind of like a Toys R Us exclusive. I forget if it was it toy accurate or animation accurate. I don't remember. I think it's toy accurate one. It's a nice one. Then, you know, one of the best releases of this year, the Missing Link Optimus, for a little, you know, more G1 action. And then a couple of other knockoffs of the MP10. This is the downsized version, which is like one of my favorite Optimus Primes. And another one that I think is another one of my favorite Optimus Primes. I think this one's Wei Zhang. You know, this is the battle damage version. Very, very nice. You can see he is not as tall as that. He's maybe like half a head smaller, if you could see that, but he is like a half a head smaller than that. So if you have any of these, and there was a few, this guy's just a tad smaller than that one. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and roll out. Here is Optimus in truck mode, and it's not bad, I gotta say. There's always one flap that doesn't open that messes everything up for me. Gosh, it's like, what am I doing wrong? It was these two inner flaps in here that wasn't allowing me to close up the arms right away. Anywho, before we really get to the truck mode, though, I kind of forgot to show the Matrix, which is in here. It's actually easier to open like this, so yeah, very, very nice looking. Gold, silver, and gold, and kind of translucent blue. Does it come out though? It does. Oh, very nice. And the other side is just silver, but really, really well done. It's a nice one. Could he hold it in his hands? I don't know. I don't care either. But it is very nice. Very well done. So beautiful. Yeah, there you go. Anywho, windshield wipers look good. The windshield looks good. The lights look good. We've said all that. But now we got all of this. You got some nice silver, you know, on the bumper here and the grating here. Whatever it's called. I forget. More light things. The silver doesn't extend. I was hoping this would go around, right? But no, they cheaped out because it's a cheap thing. But at least it's in the front and it looks good from up front. The pipes look good. I like how those look. Very nicely done on there. The wheels are pretty decent. Not bad at all. You got the silver bits on here on the side. The legs fold up pretty nice, I think. Yeah, I like the colors. Again, very animation-esque. You know, there's a Ultraman over here. The rolls decently. It almost sounds like rubber, but they're not. But, you know, that's pretty good, I gotta say. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. You know, a lot of nice molded detail on the sides. Yeah. I'm going to say this is a winner in this mode. I like it. And for your size comparison, as always, here is the new T-01 Optimus with our trusty, already transformed Optimus Prime. I guess this is a B-movie Optimus. See how all that white goes around? I mean, the silver should have did that at least. Right down there. That would have been, you know, that would have been nice. But yeah, this is a big boy. And I do like it. I do like it, man. There's something about it that's really cool. Oh, and as far as storage, which I hate, there's not really a good spot for any of this that I can tell. This doesn't really go in good like this. Like this, just kind of sits here. You can't really stick it in between. There's no like little slot there for it. And this, where it was before, not good either. So storage, not really a thing here. You can lay this down like that should you want to, but that's about all I could see with that. And forget this completely. Oh, and by the way, I can't get him to hold it with both hands. So there's that, and it's pretty tiny in his hands too. Yeah, that's not so great. And my final thoughts, and I'm keeping it in this mode for my final thoughts because I do want to say one more thing. I like how this feels as a toy. This has a really nice toy feel to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a big old cool fun toy. So yeah, I usually don't care for the truck modes or whatever modes, but I don't know. There's something fun about this. I like the size. I really do. I like how the cab looks. So I don't know. This is won me over even more in truck mode for some reason. Hey, sometimes it happens, right? So I dig it. I don't know. I do. I think the robot mode is pretty fun too. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, the legs are a little loose and the gun doesn't fit in his hand. But for the size, for 30 bucks, I mean, you really can't go wrong, honestly. Did I pay even 30 bucks? Maybe it was 26 bucks? It could have been 30 bucks, I don't know. Around that area, right? And I got it on AliExpress, just in case you forgot and you want to get it. You should get it, because especially if you like Optimus Prime, this is a decent one. It's very interesting. Like I said, there's elements here of a G1-esque Optimus on MP44, and maybe a little bit less that, but definitely like an interesting thing. Yeah, the engineering is kind of Earthrise-ish, but I feel like this is its own thing enough, you know what I'm saying, to warrant a get. So there you go, I'll leave it at that. I like it. It's interesting, it's different, it's not gonna be like a best of the year candidate, but I do dig it, and yeah, he's a keeper for me. It really is. And there you have it, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Sometimes with some knockoff Transformers, or third party-esque, whatevs. Till next time, peace out, peeps.